Look here, let us watch a clip from one of the best midfielders in the world. But first, we have this clip of Toni Kroos. And now we actually have the clip of the best midfielder in the world. England win the ball back. Harry Kane plays an incredible long ball over to Madueke, who drives it to the byline and crosses it to the striker, who is Bellingham, occupying that space, and he ends up missing the target. But did you see it? That similarity between the movement of Toni Kroos, one of the greatest midfielders of all time, and the movement of Harry Kane, who is a striker, a proper goal-scoring number 9. And Kane's bit of play ended up being even more effective than Toni Kroos's, right? So I put these clips here for us to compare the passing quality and vision of these two players who play in completely different positions. But because of Kane's genius, he manages to replicate it. Harry Kane is such a spectacular player that even at Tottenham, he already had incredible numbers. I will bring you his stats from his last 3 seasons at Tottenham. In the 2021 season, it was 49 appearances, 33 goals scored and 17 assists, an average of 1.02 goal involvements per game. In the 21-22 season, it was 50 games, 27 goals and 10 assists, a 0.74 average involvement per game. In his final season for Tottenham, the 22-23 season, it was 49 games, 32 goals and 5 assists, a 0.75 average involvement for the man. And then he finally left where he was not being properly utilised, leaving behind that passion, which is quite beautiful for football folklore. But for the career of a player as spectacular as Harry Kane, it made no sense because Tottenham could not get anywhere near winning trophies and giving him the necessary spotlight for his football to be recognised. Keeping in mind that he tried to leave Tottenham and they did not let him, he would have gone to Manchester City. In my opinion, Harry Kane is the type of striker who best fits Guardiola's style of play, with all that passing quality and work rate the man puts in on the pitch, compared to Haaland, who is a much more positional player where the team has to revolve around him. Harry Kane, in theory, would manage to make Guardiola's side even more brilliant than it was. But it did not work out, so Germany was his destination. He ended up at Bayern Munich. In his first season, it was 45 appearances, 44 goals, 12 assists, and an average involvement of 1.24 per game. In his second season, it was 45 games again, 38 goals scored, 13 assists, and an average of 1.13 per game. And in the 25-26 season that we have just finished, it was 52 appearances, an incredible 61 goals, 14 assists, and an average goal involvement of 1.44 per game. For God's sake, this is the biggest season of Harry Kane's career. A world best kind of season, right? And in this video here, I want to first ask for your like and your subscription. We are starting this new channel. We need your help to spread the word and make the channel grow and get a bit more relevance. And secondly, let us talk here about the World Cup Harry Kane has been having and what would happen if he managed to win this World Cup. Well, when it came to the World Cup, Thomas Tuchel's squad selection was very controversial, but he explained that the best players do not necessarily make the best team. And that implied he was looking for pieces to build a bigger machine rather than just playing with big names, but instead building a complete system. And this proved to be highly relevant and a masterstroke against England's most powerful opponent so far, which was Croatia. We saw a very good game against a tough opponent, a convincing win, and a Harry Kane looking like the main cog in Tuchel's machine. Analysing how Harry Kane operates, first we have to look at this whole setup of the English system. Look, Harry Kane is the focal point of the attack, but normally he will drop deep to start the build-up play, often to find a pass, drag a marker away, and destabilise the defence, opening up space for both Bellingham and Rice to make late runs and add numbers in the box. And then he comes with a surprise attack from behind the defence, being able to create or finish. His passing ability reaches the flanks much quicker than it would by building the play short from man to man. And in this way, he manages to get the best out of Bellingham. His best version was that one at Real Madrid where he played as a false 9 attacking the box. And Rice is also a guy who has a shot from outside the area and a strong presence, also occupying that box, not to mention the wingers who also exploit that space. Plus, the captain's armband is in safe hands. Just look at this moment, 91 minutes on the clock, nearly 92. Look where Harry Kane is. Morgan Rogers makes that movement I just explained, and the man comes to double up on the fullback in the 92nd minute of the match. I think he even gives away a foul where he goes into the ankle of the Croatia player, but it is still impressive to see this guy's commitment to the team. And then, on another ball, he even throws himself in front of a shot, preventing Croatia from scoring. Other than that, the only flaws I see in Harry Kane are in decisive moments, where I think that because he is not used to these moments and does not have as much experience, he ends up slipping up by failing to be clinical. For example, against Ghana, he had the chance of the match in the second half to come out as the hero and give England the 3 points to go into the final, game completely relaxed. And it turned out he could not do it, and now England absolutely need to beat Panama to top the group. Luckily it is against Panama, so England will not have too much trouble securing that top spot. At least that is what we are projecting. Apart from that, Harry Kane is an impeccable player, and I believe that he, along with the England squad, if they can get more fluidity and replicate the performance they had in the first match with a little bit more luck and composure in decisive moments, Harry Kane can go far. If he finishes as top scorer, if he has a good run, even if England go out in the quarter-finals but he finishes among the top scorers, or was the main man for assists, the World Best Awards will very likely come his way, and he will be the first Englishman to win the Ballon d'Or since Owen in 2001.